Hello, Hero Collectors here. How's it going, everybody? Hope you all are doing fantastic. I know I am, and today we're going to be unboxing these three Transformers figures. In the middle, we have the Transformers Studio Series 86 Constructicon Scrapper, and then off to the sides here, we have the Transformers Age of the Primes, Air Raid, and Slingshot, the aerial bots from Superion. So, as you can see, those two have the same kind of like side artwork, and see the back, see his artwork for Devastator, and then the back artwork. So I'm most excited to get Scrapper open just because I'm really wanting a Devastator. So let's start with the aerial bots first, and let's start between these two with Air Raid, and then we'll go to Slingshot. I'm not really going to do any comparisons in this video. I'm mostly just going to be taking a look at the figures as they are, because it's my first time getting them in hand. I haven't really watched many reviews, so I'm not fully sure what all goes into these and how the combiner gimmick is going to work. This is my very first Transformers combiner as well, so that's exciting. And let's get all that crap out of there. Get these feet out from there. Oop, already starting to transform him. Let's get that in there. Okay, let's get his back out of here. Get the nose cone through. That's why I don't like these dang plastic ties. So I'm gonna have to just cut the middle ones. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to get them through anyway because they went through his hands. That's annoying. Okay, so there is that. Let's get the accessories out of the little baggie here. Okay, let's stand him up just for a second while I get this. If I can get the... He was partially mistransformed in packaging, so his feet weren't sticking out. Weird. Okay. Is that just supposed to go like that? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Just looking at that image. It's supposed to be like that. Okay, let's rip this tissue paper open. Let's see what accessories he has going on here. And it is... Okay, it's those fins and two guns. So let's throw that away. And we'll get better zoom right there. So here is Air Raid. You can look up. Let's see, arms can go out. Oh, and the arms were locked into place. Looks like he was just in all kinds of different modes of transformation. No rotation at the hand. And then there, the arms there, with the legs. Okay, he's kind of limited in terms of articulation. And okay, he's got the pivot, ankles. All right, he's got a waist rotation. So let's see where these wing or the fins go on him. Oh yeah, straight out of box it says to fix the feet. Interesting. And to what? Untab the wings? Are they supposed to... Oh, the wings are supposed to be out like that. Okay. So less straight out, but more kind of like that. Okay. And then on the back of the legs is where these go. And I'm not really seeing a... Okay, so they go like so. And I don't know if I have the right one on the right side, but... Okay, let's give him his guns, and let's just try to pose him for a second. I will transform all three at once, and we'll just kind of check back in and once I do. So, okay, there's that. And and I can't rotate the hand, so you can't do that. You can do that, kind of in a standoff in a sense. Okay, the hand rotation immediately is the thing that this guy required, especially for having two guns like this. Let's try, like, he's in like mid-air and jumping and firing at the same time. So he's like, something like that. I don't know. I'm just trying things out. He is kind of small and seems very limited for a deluxe like this, but I also know that some of this engineering probably had to go into the actual combined mode. So let's actually set him off to the side, and we'll move on to Slingshot. So we can get these two compared. I don't think they actually use the same parts, and because I think what he goes to the leg of Superion and this one goes to an arm, I'm pretty sure. Yes, can confirm that air raid goes on the back of the right leg, and it doesn't say on this box. I want to say Slingshot goes on the left arm, but let's crack them open and actually see. There. Lots of combiners coming out these next couple years. I'm also going to be in on the Bruticus. I think I saw that some people are actually starting to find Vortex at stores, which has me both excited and frustrated because he was not supposed to come out for several months. So now I might have to go track him down. So let's skip all the nonsense about trying to undo the plastic ties. I'm just going to cut them this time. Save me the headache, I guess. And there. There. That one. And that one. So I don't like these. And can we do it? Can we do it without there? Okay. Had to kind of bend him to get him out there. Let's get the tissue wrapping. Throw this away. Throw all the little tiny plastic ties away. So this one looks like he's mistransformed as well. And kind of split him down the middle there. We'll double check it, but I just want to have him stand while we get his accessories. And let's see. I like the orange face. It's a nice color difference between the whites, blacks, and silvers. So that these two... Oh, and the red. I guess only Air Raid has the silver. But, yeah, okay. Tissue paper raveled, and looks like just two guns. No fins for this guy. So let's see, straight out of box. Saying, yeah, fix the legs like I did. Yeah. And, okay. Put the guns in the hands. He also does not have a wrist swivel. And really wide feet. So, yeah, I don't think these are going to really pose very well on their own. I think once we get them in combined mode or jet mode, it might be the better of the modes for these guys. So there's that. Okay, wait. Was I speaking too soon? Could I have... No, okay. I realized with this one it has bicep rotation, so I was thinking maybe that would fix the wrist problem, but no, it does not. So he's got interesting shoulder joints. I'm assuming that's for transformation. There. Got double jointed elbows, which Air Raid does not have. Take the head and look up and down a little bit. Waist swivel. Forward, back, to the side, forward and back. Big gappy knees, which is Interesting. I know some people don't like serious gappage with their figures. I wish you could potentially... That's not how it's supposed to be, right? Yeah, no, they're supposed to be facing the back. Huh. Then that just kind of looks weird. Huh. Do I like that better? No, because I don't like these fins out the back of the foot. So that's... yeah. I don't know. Kind of lacking in the bot mode here. But then again, I guess I'm not going to keep these guys in bot mode. They will go on Superion once I have the parts to do so. So, I mean, let's put them together just for the moment. Let's just kind of... yeah. I mean, together they look pretty cool. I just... overall, I'm not wowed by the articulation. Oh, I thought maybe he had an ab crunch, but yeah. As a crew, I'm sure all five of them will look pretty good, but I don't know. Just these two aren't wowing me in terms of articulation. So once again, we'll set them off to the side. So we can now crack open Scrapper, which again, this is the one I'm most excited for just because I want Devastator the most out of the 3 combiners that are on the way. Devastator is the, like, of the characters we don't have that I've been wanting, he's the biggest one that I have been wanting, if that makes any sense. So, there's that. Get that out of here. Okay, where are all the plastic ties? Okay, they're kind of all over, so let's... yeah, I'm gonna have to start cutting a few. This is why I don't love Transformers packaging. Again, I get why they have them like this, but man, I do not care for it. Maybe I just need to get a pair of like scissors or those the clippers that a lot of model kit builders have. Because they're nice and small, and so I don't have to violently have my knife out. Okay, he's out, and let's get the accessories off of here and throw that away. And we'll just kind of set Scrapper here. I believe I was looking at the set Scrapper here off to the side. Get him to stand for just a second. I'll get these all cleared away. Always making a mess of my desk. It's Transformers figures. Let's see what accessories he has. And weapons. All kinds of weapons. I'm assuming the purple ones are for Devastator. Okay, he can wield them, but I think they'll go for Devastator eventually. And it's just showing how to equip it onto this figure. Where's the there's nothing about Devastator himself. But I think just do that. That's Devastator's gun. So there's that, and then he's got his gun. So let's see his articulation here. Okay. He's got interesting shoulder mechanic. Kind of a butterfly joint. Okay. Single jointed elbows. No wrist rotation again. I could turn side to side. Same deal over here. Got some pretty stiff joints, which is good. Means he's gonna stand still. Okay. Sorry, kind of getting quiet. Just focus on make sure getting all the Articulation points, no waist swivel. Is he supposed to have one? Looks like he should, the way it's cut, but I guess not. Okay. He's a Voyager. He seems a little small. He's ever so slightly bigger than these two, I guess. So there's that. Let's bring another really quick comparison that I just have off to the side here. I forget which ones these are. I've got the Blockies, Galaxy class, Constructicons. I want to say this is Mixmaster. And is this long haul? I think so. So yeah, there's those. He's got a bit more of a kind of pale green, more like maybe a lime green. Or no, this would be a lime green. What this is like a... I don't know. It's just a pale green compared to these two. I think I like this green better, but I don't hate this. It's fine. So, with that, let's go ahead and transform these guys and see their alt modes, and that'll give me a chance to kind of get a feel for the engineering on these and see what was compromised in terms of articulation to make the alt modes. So let's do that now. All right, here they all are in their alt modes, and I kind of accidentally put them in order of my favorite to least favorite in their alt modes. So starting here with Slingshot, I think this is the best of the three alt modes. You know, you can still tell that, you know, the chest is there, and that's kind of like you got the head poking out, but it cleans up really nice for a jet, and I like the actual like design, how it's kind of rounded but yet angular in a sense. It's pretty cool. I like it. The Scrapper here is alright. You know, I equipped all the guns, so he's, you know, fully loaded. I'm curious to see how this becomes the Devastator foot. The instructions didn't actually have how to put him into the combined mode, so I'm hoping that when the Commander class figure comes out, it has instructions on that, because just off the top of my head, I'm not sure which parts need to go where to do that combined mode. But I think it's okay. You know, it's a little, you know, obvious chest there, and, you know, kind of gappy in between, but otherwise, it's alright. And then this one is my least favorite just because there's just like a whole bot under here. Like, if you look at the jet mode from this angle, it looks pretty good. You know, it's black, a little bit of white, a little bit of red. It looks sleek. But then you go underneath even a little bit, you can see the arms, you can see the very obvious feet. Like, the engineering for how this guy came together was so smooth and just compacted really nicely. And then this was just very, what's the word? Like, I want to say kibbly, but, you know, he just had like a whole jet mode on his back, and then you just kind of smush the robot in here. So I don't know. It's fine. You know, I'm not going to have him in this mode, and he's going on the back as Superion in this mode. So I'm interested to see how that lines up. I did figure out how to disconnect this guy. I think you got to press in on the chest there, and then you just kind of, it's like a pressured point, and I don't know. I don't have a thing to press in on there. I did get it earlier, but I don't want to stress the plastic or anything. But he separates there, and like this half will go on one part of the arm, and this half goes on the other. So it's cool there. So yeah, best, kind of not great, and then this is in the middle. I don't think there's any like serious issues with this particular alt mode, but I just don't think it was as good as, like, say, this one. And it's not as bad as this one. So let's get them put back into bot mode, and then we will close out this video. All right, and that was my unboxing of these three figures. We have Air Raid, Slingshot, and Scrapper. It's a bit of a mixed bag, in all honesty, because I don't think the bot modes on these two are the greatest. I really love the alt mode on this one, and that's something I don't usually have a feeling on. And Scrapper's a bit in the middle. You know, I don't think I love the bot mode, and I don't love the alt mode, but I think it's fine overall. I think he has the obvious worst alt mode. That's air raid. I'm really trying to force myself to remember these names, but I'm very excited to see where these go because they have the potential to be excellent as part of the combine mode. So, as of right now, not wowed, but I'm enjoying them and excited to see where they're going. So, with all that being said, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of both these figures. Do you have them yet? I know they're kind of hitting shelves now in some areas. Some online shops have them, some don't. Do you have them yet? Do you have Bone Crusher? Because he was one I was hoping to get, but I just have him not yet. And yeah, just give me your general thoughts on these figures. And while you're down there, make sure you leave a like and are subscribed to my channel. And I will talk to you all in another video, another post, another time.